Hello, friends. The Miami Dolphins are known as a mid-tier franchise in the NFL. However, recent moves by the organization suggest a shift in their organizational philosophy, with the front office restructuring contracts, pushing money into the future, and adding established star players to their roster. If this approach leads to a championship, it will all be worth it. But what are the risks? How much? Let's discuss all the details. If you are not subscribed yet, don't waste time. Subscribe and activate the notifications to receive all Dolphins news every day. Be the most updated fan. With their all-in strategy, the Miami Dolphins have set a new set of expectations for the coaches, the front office, and the players. Anything short of a deep playoff run would be considered a failure for this group. However, the organization hasn't won a playoff game since 2000, so there is a degree of uncertainty regarding how the team will perform. While the Dolphins have put together a great roster, there is still a degree of luck that comes with success in the NFL. Players get injured, and sometimes teams get the lucky bounces at the exact right time. If the Dolphins experience some misfortune that leads to an early exit in the playoffs, it remains to be seen how understanding the fan base and ownership will be. The salary cap is real, but it is possible to manipulate it to an extent. However, the bill will come due eventually. The New Orleans Saints have been known to add players year after year and are often over the cap by some absurd figure, but they end up being players on several big-ticket free agents. The key is not retaining players like Trey Hendrickson, Marcus Williams, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, and Sheldon Rankins. The Dolphins should keep this in mind when some of their better players come up for new contracts. The worst thing that can happen is that the players the Dolphins restructure contracts for stop performing at a high level. This happened to the New Orleans Saints with Michael Thomas, whose cap hit will be over $59 million next season. The Saints had to keep him on the roster for the past couple of years because his dead cap figure has been so high, and they will be forced to eat about $14 to $15 million in dead cap money if they decide to cut ties next offseason. If this happens to the Dolphins, it would mean Tyreek losing a step or Terron Armstead dealing with more significant injuries. It is unlikely to happen this upcoming season but could be an issue as players grow older. The Miami Dolphins all-in strategy is an exciting time for the fan base, as the team has a championship-level roster and coaching staff. However, it is important to note that nothing is free, and the organization is taking a series of calculated risks to make this possible. If it all works out, the Dolphins could be celebrating a Super Bowl victory in the next year or two. If it doesn't, the team could be suffering through some more lean years. It remains to be seen whether this all-in strategy will pay off, but it certainly makes for an exciting season ahead. What is your critical opinion? Leave it in the comments. Remember to leave your like and subscribe to the channel. Be another fan of our community and let's strengthen the Dolphins. Until the next video.